Happy toy hunting weekend, everybody. You can see there by that big blurry ass star, we're at Walmart. We're here on West Market Street in Johnson City, Tennessee, beginning our adventure. Let's run in, guys, and hope for a good hunt this weekend. Anything on our end caps with baseball homer? Still got those dancing things. I just left the collector section. I'm not going to film and put that footage in because it's the exact same as it has been for the last couple of months here. They haven't got anything in collectors. It's weird. If you want to know what the West Market Street Walmart has in their collector section, watch my last video, because it hasn't changed. Beast Lab. WWE, or one of those little blind box thumb wrestler splats. Okay, I see it up there now. We're not going to drag that down. Got that rock microphone thing. What we got back in here? Somebody got the Ric Flair figures. They had two common Flair when I was in here last week. Wave 1 of the slap bands, finished Wave 2. Oh, thanks to my friend Kenny Williman for here a few weeks ago, sent me the list of those. We got a new Ultimate Tiffany Stratton barcode. Anybody's looking for Tiffy time? And they've got Uncle Howdy. We saw this one in Greenville last week. And then Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. I love Guerrero. One of the greatest of all time. And it's not a different Uncle Howdy, is it? Nope, I don't know if we're chasing this wave or not. I got a bunch of Steiners. So we got some WWE Ultimate finds. That's pretty sweet. What's hiding down here? Okay. And then Cody, Roman. Nothing else new, but cool to see the Ultimates. Let's see what else we got. Blockies, Fireflight, Scavenger, another Scavenger, Skydive. Was it Elita 1? Stars? That Starscream was cool, I think. Don't buy the Transformers, but you can admire them. I'm not saying don't buy the Transformers. I'm saying I don't buy Transformers. If you like Transformers, buy them. What else we got here? Well, they got the wrong mini comic wave. Banshee's made a reappearance. Still got a 77, a few Velocity suits left. Somebody's tried to steal the Build-A-Figure piece out of Egghead. Any chases? No. And now we're getting down to our movie stuff. Kangas Frog is kind of cool. I'm sure I've probably seen it before. It's never paid much attention to it. There's a Lex Luthor Deluxe Edition back here. And then the usuals here on our dinos. Don't see much new. A lot of clearance tags in the Lego aisle. You got $4 in the little IndyCar wave. That was not a typical minifigure wave. I didn't think it was bad. That thing right there is one of the best Lego sets I have put together in quite a while. I built this thing the other night. It is not worth that. The 40 bucks I paid for it on Black Friday, that's close. But really, I mean, it's a cool set, but that thing was grossly overpriced. Ooh, the moon looks cool. Anyways, we're here, Browns Mill Road, Walmart, Johnson City. Let's go in and see if they got anything, guys. Now, on the app the other day, it showed they had some new figures in stock, but they very quickly showed out of stock. So, let's go see if they actually got them. Browns Mill, the Hot Wheel end cap, and let's roll. Still got a stack of fakers. All kinds of GIJoe retro cards. Rock and Roll, Viper, Rock and Roll, Mindbender. Well, I don't think I got a Trooper back there still, so... Couple of older waves there, but let's see what else we got. That's kind of cool. One's one of the $5 ones. Is that still the Frag Viper? Yep. And they still got Blowtorch. Yep. Altered Beast. Oh, we're going to skip ahead because I do see this is one figure it showed to have on the app. So there is Phoenix. Sweet. I still have not seen Silver Surfer in store. But there is Phoenix. And then Feral, we saw one time before. There she is, a barcode. Cool to see those. Let's skip ahead and get those on cameras in case somebody wants to come behind us and grab them. But I did see another new Ultimate. Kurt Angle. European title's cool. Barcode. How'd they do on his face sculpt? It's not horrible, I don't guess, for Kurt back then. Kurt seems to be, in my opinion, one of the ones they struggle on as far as head sculpt. I'm not chasing this, is there? Doesn't look like it. And then we've got Logan Paul, which we've seen him before, and the same thing with Punk. The barcode. Alright, let's stack these back over here. We'll get some photos of those with Rachel here in a little bit, unless somebody grabs one of them. Starscream. I don't see anything new in the Transformers. What's these laying here by themselves? Who's that? Flatline. We've seen him a couple of times at Target. Barcode. They got a bunch of stock out there, we'll say that. Alpha Trion. Yeah, we've seen all those before. I will fix that when I have both hands. That's a mess. Back down to our Legends. Still got some Velocity suit. Got a good amount of Star Wars stuff. It looks like older stuff. Man, the music is loud this morning. Rosanna. Doesn't look like any chases stuck in there anywhere. That I can tell anyways. Still no Retro Turtles. Batman. I've got more pegs of Superman stuff. Oh, look at that. They got all kinds of stock boxes. We're going to try to linger around that if we can. Same old here, guys. As far as Jurassic World and stuff. Take a look down our video game aisle. People been finding the Were Dragon and Roo like crazy. I'd like to find the Were Dragon and Roo. I've already got them. I just want to find them to satisfy, that's right, the hunter's ego. Right there is Werewolf, Axel. Looks like they got the older ones here. Those are nice figures. Ultra Beast, got Axel up there and the Werewolf. Okay. Street Fighter. There's Lenny. Hello, Pops. What do you got here? Oh, that's cool. Roger Thornhill from North by Northwest. Cary Grant. That's neat. Not going to buy it, but it's neat. You got the Spider-Man Platinum statue still. That was actually for sale on the app the other day. I've never seen them list the Platinum stuff separately. Still got a buttload of Michael Myers. Doesn't look like much different, sadly. They still got a Earth 2 Batman and still got the Guardian. They got armored suit Hal Jordan. There's our Platinum Spidey statue, Human Torch. And I got 3 Human Torch. I don't think he's got a Platinum. And there's our foot soldiers. Hello friends, we are back in the Valley of the Headless Mannequins, aka Kingsport Target. Let's make the turn here. We gotta bank it hard. And doesn't look like a whole lot of stocking activity. Let's go see if they got anything. Alright, ran into one of our Hot Wheels buddies on the way out, and they said they didn't get much. So let's see. Oh, they have one thing I haven't seen yet. 2 of these. Oh, that Spectre figure looks great. Atom Smasher. There's a barcode. What's the back of our box look like? Not a bad looking set, but not going to pay 80 bucks. I'm going to take a picture of it though for thumbnail fodder. I don't see the Gigawatt here. They had this one at Johnson City the other night. Sunstreaker. I'm pretty sure he's new, or new-ish. Still got some of the Superman Spin Masters. Oh, they got it. White Suit Jor-El. Oh, the second time seeing that sucker in the wild. Have they got Lois? They don't have Lois. It's all of them but her. No McFarlane worth speaking about. Well, they got that. Never mind. There is her divers. We're going to scan again, hoping they're on a clearance. Still got Desert Scorpion. They had a bunch of those last week. I've actually sold quite a few of those. No new Masterverse, but it is on sale, which means they won't stock it till the sale goes off. Police Officer, he is cheaper in store than he is on the app. Keep that in mind for any of you fine folks wanting that figure. I do recommend it. I think it's great. I like that. And the Firefighter. Firefighter came with more accessories, though. We'll say that. No Punisher restock. Still got a Peg, a Jean Grey. She should be $19.99 on sale. She was $14.99 on Black Friday, but price went up a little bit after the Black Friday sales. There's Brett, LA Knight, Razor Ramon, Starks, Christian Cage, Willow, Swerve, Willow, Roderick. I think those are starting to hit Ross stores. Now he should still be on clearance. I wonder if he's marked down any lower. We're going to scan him. I don't need that, but if he was down to like $10 again, it would look cool to pose with some stuff. I'm trying to get more at putting my figures out on my shelves instead of leave them in the box all the time. Oh, here's those knockoffs. There's Mikey. Barcode, and they got Donnie. Barcode. Raph. Barcode. And last but not least, Leo. And a barcode. We're going to take pictures of those and I'll fix those back on the shelf. Spinosaur looks awesome. Ooh, the big T-Rex is down to $31. I want that, but I don't know what I would do with it. I don't see anything else going on in those. We're going to scan SM33, take some pictures of that. Just realized I was talking and not recording, but yeah, 10.19 for SM33. Let's put him right there, and let's see if these guys are on a clearance. Nope, they're still 55. We're going to take a look at diecast because I've been picking on Stu with Action Figure Now for ruining the wetsuit figure because it looks just like Oscar Isaac. He is 100% correct. But Justin sent me pictures. He found that Track Fleet DC hauler, and I keep forgetting to look for the freaking thing. I want to buy it. Oh, they've got it. Oh, Justin, brother, thank you for the reminder. There we go. That's going to go in the diecast collection. Is there anything else pop culture? Optimus Prime. I would say if he was here that the Hot Wheel guys would have grabbed him up. I'm thinking that's just a re-release of the other one that was out. And I already got it. But we're probably going to get that and that for our toy haul. But let's just see if they got anything else exciting. That's kind of cool. I wonder if the tracks on it move. Now it's got wheels on the bottom. I mean, it's not scale, of course, but look cool. What else? We got a bunch of cartooned. A bunch of the bigger scale die cast as well. Like that Bigfoot set. If that ever hits a good sale price or clearance, probably consider that. And here we go. And they do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a bunch of these as well. I enjoy these things. I still need to look and see if I've got the other two. There's a barcode. I mean, look at that. That just looks like 80s metal band. If these are Masterverse scale, that would be a no-brainer. But let's go over here and check out collector since we're right here at it. There's another one. This has kind of gotten picked over pretty good. I didn't think a lot of this stuff would sell. All right. Sorry for the Stranger Things fans. I'm not going to go through all that. Set my basket over here because I found some My Hero blind bags that Madison's going to want, so I need to get her some more Christmas presents. Hopefully she doesn't watch this video. There's Garfield. Still got Raph. I had him last week. Those look good, but that's not my turtles. Don't mean anything bad by that. Just I had already grown out of my turtle fandom when that came around. What's this? Shake Action. How do you make him do stuff? Try me. How do you try it? What does it do? Okay, I don't know. I'll figure it out off camera. I want you to sit and watch me. Good Lord. That fucker must have had Taco Bell last night. Did you hear that? He just ripped a big old butt dragon. I got a Guardian hanging up back there. Let's just put that back in there. That's annoying. Got a Katana. Got Luke Hang. Again, got Guardian back there. So they've had some multiverse this week. Or last week. It's weekend now. Steph Harper. Got Connor Howard. Hank McLean. Or Cooper Howard, not Connor. I'm so sorry. Got that wrong. Seems the Ghoul and Maximus are your sellers in that wave. We got Batman, the Batmobile down here. I don't know if that's new or re-released, but they got several of them. Blade Knight. All right, my friends, I think that's going to do it for this adventure. Let's go over, look at the trading cards real quick. I got Pokemon. And that is going to wrap it up. All right, we're going to head out of here now. Find anything else, you'll see it. If not, all right, we're going somewhere else. All right, let's see what we got here. They do have the Superman carded. There's that, be 12 bucks. Got those turtle things there. Those are different, but nothing too exciting or anything I want to purchase. Here's Deidre Mayo. Is that her name? Miro, whatever, same thing. $8. Zuramax, Superman movie. There's the little Ghost Force version, whatever, of Ezra Bridger for $8. Track Fleet, basic Spider-Man down there, not Marvel Legend. Let's see. The X-Men game. I got a torn up Earl St. Clair. I picked that up. I opened that the other night. That's a good figure. There's a Night Cougar Alien. $19.99. The Night Cougar. I was seduced by the Night Cougar. Gave in to her advances. Okay, that's enough of that. Is that another Night Cougar? Ooh, I got 2 Cougars. There you go. I don't see much else hiding back in there we're digging around through. As you can see, it's stuffed pretty full, so we are going to dig through that off camera. Just to make sure we're not overlooking something. There's another glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein. They're coming back around. There's Abe, or Simpson, Grandpa. Micro scale one. $3.99 or 2-inch, whatever they are. The little one. There's a King Kong NECA up there, but that's not too exciting. I've seen some like Tekken figures. I'm not familiar with the brand they are. That's based on the Tekken video game. I like to see those and see what scale they are. They're 6-inch scale. I think they're $15. I'll probably get at least Hihachi if we end up seeing those. I didn't go to the Kingsport Ross because I didn't really have time. And I was told it was already rated. So I didn't see much point. Oh, here's what Michael sent me. Check this out. I think this was $18. Where's the price? Where's the price? Oh, am I overlooking it? Is there one on the other one? I can't be that blind. Oh, there we go. $16.99 for the Superman things. There you go. Cool little box set. There's Gardner, Metamorpho, Ultraman, Superman, and Mr. Terrific. This was exclusive somewhere, this big box set. I don't remember to wear. They got 2 of those. I'll take pictures of those here in a second. Beetlejuice Pop, Entertainment Earth exclusive. There's some more Superman movie stuff. Leo as the Hunchback. Oh, it just pops. Those are holding the pops up. And here's a better look at that Beetlejuice if you want to see it. Titan Figs. Over here you got Metalhead hanging out over there. Another Ezra. All kind. Look at the NECA. Jeez, all kinds of Dracula, Frankenstein, E.T., gargoyles. Still surprises me you see NECA at a discounter, but it goes to show you all the toy companies are dumping stock, which probably means they're not selling as much as they used to, or they made too much anticipating sales that did not happen. There's Torn. No, that's not Torn. Who is that? Motormaster, $19.99. Got 2 of him. Another Metalhead back in there. Metal Hawk, whatever his name is. Metalhead's who I want to see from GIJoe. I don't see any Joes here. Looks like as far as a new thing, this right here I'm still tempted to buy. I don't need it, and I'm not going to buy it. But it is tempting, it looks cool. Genesis grade version of Goliath. What is it, 16 bucks or 20? He's 20. There is the Mona. Oh, I just almost tripped over RC car back there. X-Shot. More Superman. Dora the Explorer. What's that? Oh. Okay. I got one more little table here, then we'll see what they got up front. Don't see anything hiding over here for us, or over here. It is cool to see that Superpowers pack, though. We're going to take some pictures of that. I appreciate Michael for giving me a heads up on that. There's not Page Punchers, Mix Masters. My highest viewed review video on my YouTube channel is of those two figures. Thing's got like 7,000 views. I cannot believe that. Very appreciative. I watched that. Oh, here's this. $9.99 for the GIJoe and Superman. My buddy Dave found that the other day. That one's tempting. Walmart in Abingdon, Virginia. We're gonna go see what they got, guys. As you know, this one has the action figure island, so let's go see if it's stocked. Let's see what Abingdon's got here. Got plenty of Skeleras still. Cody got the new Austin Greatest Hits wave. Well, I guess a new re-release. I've got an Ultimate Stone Cold. Actually, that Ultimate Stone Cold. I got Eddie Guerrero down there. I don't know if I need to get another one. I wouldn't mind to have Logan Paul. When I was in this wave, I didn't even look back at the box. Logan Paul, Jacob Fatu, Austin, and Cody. There's Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. They got an NWO Lex back there from the new Monday Night War wave. Another Austin, Cody, Series 1 slap bands. There's Rockers, Undertaker. Is that new? I can't remember. That's a new or an old one. Say Lucky's. I still got Black Cat, Cyborg Spider-Man, the old wave of these, but I don't see any of the new ones. Maybe they're out there on the island. They've actually got a huge pallets of stock out there. I got a feeling we're too early if we're going to find anything today. There's a Hellfire Gal. I got that for $15 off the app. Superman, McFarlane. Sorry, I had to squish it against the aisle there a little bit. Some people were walking around behind me. I'd let him get through. Nothing there. Movie figs. It's not about the same. Don't waste a lot of time on that. Pokemon. Got a couple of boxes there and some loose packs. We have got Bendies, some of the new ones. And they don't have any of the new Genesis figures either. Well, let's get out there and see what's on the action figure aisle. There's Lenny, Lisa, Baseball Homer, Marge and Maggie, Krusty. It doesn't look like they got a whole lot there for the island. I'll try to look through that. They're actually stocking. Can't get to the Star Wars part. I do have these things, though. Twin Mill. If I can get it back on the peg. Bone Shaker. Barcode. We still got a heavy duty. Got the police officer. Still got Budo. There's a 2-pack. 138. What's 128? That's Spirit. And who's in there with him? Lowlight. Those are all the Night Force 2-packs. It's a good pack, though. Still got Mysterio. A couple of him. They sold all the Hellfire Gala, but that one still got the old ones there. Got a Daredevil still. Got Frank. There's Hellfire Gala. I got some more of them. Still got a bunch of Captain Venom, bunch of Spider-Man Magic. Prowler. Well, let's try to get around to the other side since it's got anything on the wrestling. Diecast cards. We'll check the diecast aisle out. There's GIJoe for $2 and The Rock, and they got Lex Luger back in the toy section, so I got the whole new wave of those. Let's see if we can take a look at this stuff, guys. Hot Wheels. That's probably stuff for this thing. Jazzwares. This is curious. They might have the new wave of Legends somewhere. But let's see what we got here. I think I got a bunch of the Cena packs. I think I might have already said that. I don't know. That looks just like Ernest Worrell. Barcode on Cena. And several of those. No Chase Mudas. We have got... Oh, they got some of the new Masterverse. I got that at Ross for $9. There is Montana. I'd like to find that anti-Eternia He-Man. There's a barcode in case you're looking for that. Any luck they're going to have? They got Mosquito, they got them all but that one. That sucks. They stick overstock up there. Nothing. Anything here? Nothing. Okay. Well, they got them all but the one we want to see. What they got up here before we got too far? It's all Grizzlors. He's hitting Ross. Lion-O. Let's get Mosquito out there. Barcode on him. Target in Johnson City, and our last Target run of the weekend. The store in Bristol. It kind of sucked. Let's see if they got anything here. Well, went to the Target in Bristol, and it kind of sucked, so we didn't film there. But let's see if Johnson City can redeem anything. Still got Gigawatt. Back to the Future mix-up. Mash-up, whatever. 2 Mix Masters and a Thundercracker down there. Batman still hanging out. Zod, Luthor. Oh, they got Mystique. Oh, they got a bunch of Mystique. There's 3 there. Some more down here. That's cool to see. I got mine in for my pre-order the other day, but first time seeing her in the wild. Man, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 of her. Police officer, Frag Viper still. Galactus. Well, it's cool to see Mystique. I see a whole lot else going on that we're looking for. So, alright, let's see what we got here in the old wrestling and everything else. We got Chase Diesel. No. Do have a whole wave though scattered throughout there. Anybody follows wrestling news, what Bret Hart's saying, if they had a Mr. McMahon figure, might have to play a little Secret Lovers right now and risk a copyright. I've always been a fan of Bret, but man, he's saying some off-the-wall stuff there. I mean, you never know, but I don't know. Cena, Cody, and Drew back there in the basics. I'm not going to dig those out. Still got our AT-AT. I'm talking about the same stuff on Star Wars. Oh, I got some new Simpsons. That's cool, Mr. Burns. Barcode. I guess I get it on camera. There's Ralph. Not 100% sure. They got Sexy Flanders back there. Oh, no, they don't have Flanders. All of them but him. He looks sick. Maybe that is a sick Homer. I don't know. There you go. Some new Simpsons figures. They have the knockoff turtles as well. Raph, Mikey. They got a bunch of them. We've already looked at those and they can roll back out again. You've already seen them at this point at the Kingsport Target. Huge dump bins of Hot Wheels here, 2 of them. I would assume those have been ravaged. There's a red Batmobile. Is that Thomas the Train? We got a bone shaker back here. Hot Wheels Transformers mashup. There's some new carded Godzilla figures. I bet Superior Cyborg Godzilla is gonna like seeing these. Fan of the channel, comments on a lot of my videos. There's that one. That one's cool looking with the red barcode. You got anything any different? Nope, another Mecha Godzilla, another red one. This would have been unpunished if I hadn't popped through those tags on those. We got Liu Kang hanging out up there, Liu Kang right here, and Liu Kang behind that Liu Kang. And then we still got Brainiac, Aquaman, Cold. Somebody got Bat-Zaro and Bizarro. And there's the Ghoul. That's an awesome figure. The only thing about that I didn't like, the way his boots are made, he is very hard to get to stand up. Without use of the figure stand that comes with it, of course. I wonder if they got Hank McKellen, Steph Harper. There's another Cooper Connor Howard, whatever his name is. Okay, I don't see. There's Cooper Howard. Classic Batman. Godzilla. Still got Snarf, some of the Page Puncher Turtles. And then their non-existent NECA section. Well, not non-existent, you got a Space Marine, you got the Turtle 4-pack, you got that 2-pack there, the accessory kit, but yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it, guys. We're going to look around a little bit more. I do dig up something else, you can see it. If I don't, or Deadpool, then we are heading probably to GameStop or Ross. I don't know yet. Alright, the aisle got a little congested, but they do have the Monopoly car. Oodling that again. That's cool looking, Super Rigs. We got 2-pack. What else we got down through here? Anything exciting? Still got the Tumbler. Lilo and Stitch van back there. Jurassic Park Jeep. I don't see any up trucks in there or any. I got that red Dozer there. That's kind of cool. I just found a Christmas present for the lady in here I'm holding in my other hand. That's why I'm not flipping behind the cards right now with the camera on. Because just in case she wasn't having to watch this, you know, before Christmas, we don't want her seeing what I got her. Alright, we're going to take a picture of some Simpsons, hoping to see Sexy Flanders somewhere. But I would say somebody grab that one. It's kind of a popular figure right now. But the adventure now brings us to the mall at Johnson City. We're going to go in, guys, and check out GameStop. Hopefully they got some good stuff for us this weekend. Xandar still. Still got dial tone. That's cool to see. T27. Actually had those the other night when I was here too. Didn't know if they stopped very much since then. Still got Warbow, cables, peg warming. Green Goblin back there is an awesome figure. Still got the Mega Figs. Been seeing here for the last few weeks. Batgirl, Riddler. Meh, same old, same old. We still got Raiden and Reptiles here. There's Raiden, Reptile, Liu Kang, and Reptile. I don't know if they had 2 Raidens. They may not have. Fei Long. Nothing too exciting going on today, guys, unfortunately. Still got the Armored Cobra Commander there. That's a good figure. Gargantos. And our Star Wars. Clone Sergeant Gaul. Moff Gideon. Obi-Wan. I don't know if that's new stuff or not. Well, let's head over to the side. See if anything's over there. Well, first time seeing this in any kind of a store. $100, the utility boat replica. That's kind of cool. I think for $100 I'll probably skip it. There is the barcode, and I got a beat up Batmobile down there, 66 for 80. But other than that, I don't see a whole lot, guys. We're going to check with the front counter, see if they might have anything in the back they can let us look at. If they do, I'll show you. If not, we are more helmets. Going to get out of here. And we're back at Ross. We're in Johnson City, which they had some heat last week. Let's go see if they got anything today. Let's see what we got here. See some ET Ultimates. What is this? Star Wars. Thought that might have been Something different. Haha, or a bunch of nega back here. There's Night Cougar Alien again. Oh, they got the Ultimate Foot Soldiers again for $17.99. Not all the scalpers bought those. Gargoyles down there. Another one of the soldiers. Still got Deidre Mero. Got the twins there from The Shining. 3 packs of those. They got Mo and Lisa there from The Simpsons. I had some of those the other day. Sold a couple of them. There's Shorty, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. $7.99 for the Tuning Terrors, by the way. I forgot to mention that, I do believe. There's the male alien, Toonie Terror. And they've got Darby Allin back in there. I assume, yep, same price. Yeah, Alapeg's smushed in there. I'm not going to drag that out. There's another one, also pinned into the Lego City. Ferric is still back in there from Transformers. Oh my, this is shoved kind of full. It may take us a bit, guys, to kind of get through this. There's Black Noir. He wasn't here the other day. $17.99. Another one of him. Matchbox stuff. There's a Magic Johnson stuck in there. What else we got? April O'Neil's still here. And E.T. Zuru Max, a bunch of that stuff. Some Bendy figures there. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Oh, no, it's Sonic. Never mind. Thought that was the bubble of one of the Bendies. At the Bat Cycle down there, still a bunch of Gargoyles dialogue. And then over here, oh, check this out. There's Galvatron. I'm going to try to get to Galvatron, though. Might be a bit of a chore without knocking everything off the shelf. $11.99 for that. That had to be more than that when it's retail. What does it say comparable to $40? I would think more than that. We got a Captain America Lego set. That's still in stores. Ooh, $40. I don't think it's much off the retail price, honestly. There's some AEW back there. Red Velvet. So got a bunch of the NECAs. And Superman. We're going to have to check out for a second. We'll have to get back down there in a second. The aisle just got bombarded with people. There's the Simpsons couch, a comic book guy. $3.99, comic book guy. How much is the Simpsons couch? $13. I was trying to buy that when it first dropped. It was still register locked.
I was thinking more.
All right, try to get around all those people. Let's go over here and see what we got over in our tables. Looks a little more organized. They got the big Superman mech. They had Batman last week. They may still have one around here somewhere. They may have one over at Mess over there. You can't look right now for people reaching and grabbing at stuff. Nothing else. Batmobile. Iron Man dart set. Well, what do they got sitting right here? There's one of those Vader things. It's new-ish. $4.99. That's what it talks to, right? Oh, she got some toys on that. I can see some Superman, some vintage. Vintage collection. I think Darth Vader just farted. Torin Ori again. What do we got over here? Oh, the Lego City Space Set. Wow. How much is this? It got down to $50. $85. Wow. I didn't think it was that much in store, was it? I was thinking maybe $90. The Lego's not very marked down, but there's some of these again. $5.99. I kind of like to see the Fortress of Solitude set people were finding, but then again, I'm afraid if I find it, I don't want to buy it. Superpowers, and I don't need to buy that. Oh, there's the Batman Lego set Carlos found. I think it's $50. That's what he told me. Yeah, $49.99. Luckily, I got that for 32 on clearance at Target. There's another one there. I don't see much else over in there but a sea of pink. Unfortunately, no Legends and no Joes so far. We couldn't get down half the toy aisle. I'll have to go back and try that again later. There's one little table up front we'll go look at that had some stuff on it the other day. Yeah, a bunch of Superman bags. It's only $7.99. Nothing by the register. They do have some of these. Up here's Batman, $7.99, Grodd and Robin. And check this out, $5. Vintage collection, Mandalorian and what? Blue blurred. I didn't see any of the figures from that video game we wanted to find. How much is this? Madison's been wanting some My Hero stuff. Let me grab that for the kid. All right, I had the Marty. I'm gonna probably get that from Madison. We're gonna hide it right there while we're looking at this other stuff. I got Doc Brown finally. I've had Marty in the hazmat suit for a while. Now you got Doc in his little suit there from part 1. $20 for Doc. You got Ramjet back there for $20. You got that Tarn. Yep, still got Tarn. I'm assuming he's $20 as well. Yeah, $19.99. More of the Vaders. Darby Allin's butt. Another one of those My Hero figures. Something's attacking my butt back here. Black Noir is trying to get fresh back there. Maybe I pushed up on him. Who knows? Anyways, back to the toys. Titan Heroes. Yeah, no Legends or anything, unfortunately. But they do have a bunch of stuff today. Yeah. I don't see anything else, guys. We're going to dig around some more and see what we can find. That's cool to see. A lot of stuff is cool to see. Nothing really tempted me to pull the trigger except for that thing for Madison. All right, that's going to do it. We'll look around some more. I dig anything else out, I'll show it to you. If not, we're going to get out of here. Alright everybody, back here in the Manhunt. That means it is time to wrap up another toy hunting adventure. Hello there, my name is Chris and I am the Man Collects. Thank you for joining me here for this adventure. If you have enjoyed this video, guys, do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Alright, another good weekend hunt. Found good stuff at Ross, found good stuff in the retail stores. So let's segue into my top 3 coolest finds from the weekend hunting adventure. And we're going to start with find number 3. Find number 3 goes to something that's actually kind of old. It's actually still in retail, not hitting Ross, you know, yet, but I had never seen the NECA 89 Batman utility belt. If I have forgotten about it. Now, I did see some folks finding that, I think, at Walmart stores there, maybe back over the summer. I can't remember when it actually came out. I know it was sometime this year, but I saw it at GameStop there randomly in Johnson City. I'd never seen that in a GameStop before. Huge fan of 89 Batman. To me, Michael Keaton is Batman. Love that movie. He's my favorite cinematic Batman of all time. That thing was pretty cool, but for $99, and I'm betting it won't fit my big fat butt, so I didn't pick it up to spoil the haul. It does not take away the cool factor, though, of seeing an awesome little prop piece there from NECA for Batman 89. So if anybody missed that thing and you want to pick it up for your collection, maybe keep a check on GameStop. Maybe they're coming back around again, or maybe that's just a random restock. I've said maybe too many times. We're going to move on to the next one. But number 3 coolest find, NECA 89 Batman utility belt. Alrighty, let's go to the middle of the pack with find number 2. Number 2 goes to a DC Multiverse I had not seen yet. It was hitting GameStop, now starting to show up in Targets. That is the Spectre and Atom Smasher 2-pack. And one good thing with that, actually I think it's expired by the time you see this video, so I'm very sorry about that. But at the time I was recording, Target had that 40% off DC figures. I didn't film myself scanning it, but that was included. It did ring up at like $45, I think. I don't remember, but it was 40% off off of 80 bucks, whatever that is. I made it tempting for me to buy it at that marked down price, but I don't really care much for the Atom Smasher figure. The Spectre figure looks nice. I wouldn't mind to have that, but I didn't want to pay over $40 for that figure. You know, it didn't come with enough in my mind to justify it for that price. But still cool to see it, and cool to see it on a discount. Somebody's trying to find that. Keep an eye on those Target stores. Not only my store, I've seen several other hunters posting, seeing that thing at Target here lately, plus seeing it in some other hunters' videos as well. So keep an eye on those Target stores. If you can't find it there, keep a check on GameStop. They've been getting that 2-pack as well. All right, we are already there. Number one coolest find from this weekend of hunting adventures. Now, I always have a list in my head when I go out to hunt of what I want to try to look for, what I hope I can find, what I want to pick up. Of course, I had some Ross items in mind this weekend, but I don't count those because Ross is a gamble. You don't know what you're going to find there if you find anything. But I wanted to find Silver Surfer from the new mini comic wave, and I wanted to find the Phoenix. You watched the video, you know we were 50%. I did find the Phoenix. It was cool to finally see her at the Browns Mill Walmart in Johnson City. Did not see the Silver Surfer. Guys, I'm getting old. I need to start writing this stuff down. I cannot remember if I have pre-ordered that Silver Surfer figure. I need to get on my order histories for Go New Meta and Big Bad Toy Store and places to see if I got a pre-order in. I'm hoping I can find it in store. That's the only one I haven't seen yet out of that wave is Silver Surfer. So hoping to track that down one of these days. But we're not talking about the one we didn't see. The number one coolest find is the one we did see. That is the Rachel Summers Phoenix. Guys, that figure looks amazing in person. If anybody that's found it, hopefully you would agree. If you haven't found it yet, I wish you the best of luck in trying to track it down. It seems like Walmart is the hot hand right now getting this wave of figures before GameStop and Target. But that figure looks amazing in person. Really makes me want to find the Surfer to see if he looks better, because anytime that I have seen this wave, whether I've had it on camera or not, those are the two figures that are usually missing when I find them. The Surfer and Phoenix are usually gone. So they seem to be the two most popular ones in the current wave. But let me know in the comments if you found a Surfer. What do you think about it? But as far as my number one coolest find, I need to quit talking about the Surfer because we're talking about Rachel Summers Phoenix. Awesome looking figure. You're probably going to see that again right here in a second during the toy haul. And now with that, we're going to segue into the toy haul. Since we already talked about it, let's go ahead and show it. I did grab the Phoenix. Now, I do have one of these pre-ordered from Go New Meta. It hasn't came in yet, but this is one figure. I love this character. I was a huge fan of Excalibur. I thought it was a little bit different from the X-Men comics back in the day. It wasn't as serious. It was more lighthearted, but still, I thought it was written really well. And I enjoyed the characters of Captain Britain, Nightcrawler. You had Rachel here. Who else is in that? You have Megan, Shadowcat, Lockheed. A lot of good characters there in Excalibur. I wouldn't mind actually finished out the action figures and build a team of Excalibur. I know they made a 3-pack here a while back with Britain, Megan, and maybe, was it Kitty Pryde? I can't remember who came in that pack with them. Anyways, I did pick up the Excalibur version of the Rachel Summers Phoenix. I think it looks awesome. This other head sculpt there, the Phoenixed out head sculpt, it's kind of blurry. I apologize for that. That looks great. It's probably the one I'm going to put on her when I take her out of the package. But, you know, I'm going to keep one in package. Got to wait till that pre-order comes in to see which one's in the prettier packaging before I decide which one we're going to open. Next thing I got, I started to put this in the top 3, but I did not. I've already got one of these from Target. The one I got, the card is jacked up on. The one I got in the mail, this one is a good card, so I'm going to keep this one, and I'm going to return the one that has the bad card. So we got a good card version of Mystique. Saw her for the first time there in the Johnson City store out there hunting this weekend, and like the other Target exclusive ones, they had a ton of these Mystique figures. I think they had like, what, 9 in that one store? So if you're trying to find this, keep an eye on those Targets. Hopefully they'll be showing up. Off-camera pickup. After work on Friday, I bought this at Walmart in Greenville for $15. I'm going to build that. Probably have to turn the camera off tonight. And then one thing, got to give credit here to Justin. I've been picking on Stu with Action Figure Now over the wetsuit, you know, the head sculpt and stuff there. But I have been wanting to find this. And guys, I'm old. I kept forgetting to look for the stupid thing when I would go in Targets that carry Track Fleet. But Justin sent me a picture of this, I think on Friday, that he had found it, which got it fresh in my mind. And we found it there at Kingsport. And I think I saw it in, I didn't record in the Bristol Target. There's nothing really there we hadn't already seen. But I think I saw it in Bristol too. But we got that little DC hype hauler there. Let me get my hand out of the way in case you want that. You can see what the title of it is. And then again, I'll probably show it in the video. But just in case I didn't, there is the assortment barcode for it. But wanted that little DC truck to go with our pop culture Hot Wheels. Last pickup, another clearance pickup. I did get SM33 there at the Kingsport Target. He was $10 and like 16 cents. So I needed somebody to pose on my shelf as trying to fight, you know, my Secret Wars Captain America and Wolverine. I just recently opened them, put them on the shelf over there, and I thought, you know, having a robot trying to attack them might be kind of fun. Alright guys, as far as the pickups, that is it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had a great weekend. Now let's talk about social media for the Man Collects. Instagram, the description of the video, the about page on YouTube, and the splash on the screen. I'll show you ways to find me on Instagram. Look me up on there, give me a follow, send me a message should you choose to. Then we got the YouTube channel, The Man Collects. If you are that first-time viewer, you came back a bunch of times, you have not yet subscribed, consider hitting subscribe to the channel, see what comes down the pipe here on YouTube. Everyone, hope you had a great weekend. Hope all you hunters and collectors found a whole lot more better things than I did. Signing out for now, but I will see you back here the next time the man comes around.